And my last tip for today is, and be ready for this one, I get so much pushback from my students, use shorter sentences. Use simple sentences. Hopefully you feel relieved. This is good, right? But a lot of times when I share this with my students, I think, but no, like my English is better and I can do that. And I have to tell them, calm down, it's okay. Think about how you communicate in your native language. You don't use eloquent long sentences, you keep it short and simple and you keep it going. So what happens is when you start using more complex grammar in verbal English and conversational English, your brain stops thinking about your story and you focus on the sentence structure and the grammar and you get distracted. And what that does is it changes your body language, you look more tense, and honestly your delivery, the way you say it, is not as relaxed. And that's not the point, right? So I want you to allow yourself to just use simple sentences. Think about it like building blocks or Legos. You know, use little ones, say more, but don't worry about the grammar. However, I have noticed that when I first give this tip, what people tend to do is then they use simple sentences, but instead of simple sentences, they turn them into fragments and connect everything with the word and. And what that does is it converts it into this really long sentence that it's hard to keep track of for your listener, for your conversation partner. And again, it's not natural. So actually finish the thought and build on it with another thought without using and, or rather without overusing and. So again, give yourself permission to use simple sentences. This doesn't mean that your English will sound basic. It doesn't mean that you'll sound like a beginner. It means that your English will be more natural. You'll be able to say more and say it like yourself instead of getting to that point where you're just focused on grammar and what you're saying and worrying like, am I saying this correctly? Do I need to use a conjunction? That's not real life, so don't worry about it. Okay, and that's it. With those 5 things, I truly believe, and I've seen it with my students, that you will sound more natural. So if you need to, review the 5 tips. And honestly, my bonus thing is give yourself permission to make mistakes. Mistakes are not bad. I make mistakes all the time. In fact, I have so many mistakes that I edited out of this video so that it looked perfect for you. But this is real life. It's okay. In real life, even as a native speaker, I make mistakes. You just roll with it. Don't let it stop you. So give yourself permission to be awesome, not perfect. All right? Awesome is so much better. Okay, thank you so much. And if you would like a more in-depth course, if you want a list of the different expressions or examples and how to use them, feel free to check out my course and I'll help you through this. Or if you just want to practice them, you can also go on italki and book a lesson with me, or you can do both, whatever you need. And I'm so excited to get to know you. So go on YouTube, comment on my videos, tell me more about yourself, and tell me about what you need and what you'd like to see. Bye.